Apocalypse Gaming.
Right, so next up is this set from the Airfix Robogear range. I've already unboxed it, but I found something completely and utterly weird. Oh, and by the way, the other set did have instructions. I'm blonde, I didn't notice them in the box because they'd stuck to the inside. But the joining methods on this are these sort of connectors here, which are completely different. Let's grab the other instructions out of the other box. From all of these styles that we had another one. How bloody weird is that? I mean, no wonder the range failed if each box got a different connecting set. Can you imagine if you bought Lego and every different bloody Lego had a different way of connecting? No, you buy a Lego set and it connects to another Lego set. Jesus, it's simple, but not here. So anyway, we'll push on and we'll get this one built. I've got some instructions to follow to how the things connect. It doesn't actually show you how to build what's on the box, it just shows you how things actually connect. So, a wee quick sprue tour. I'm not going to show you me cutting them off the sprue on this one, that's just tedious and boring, so I'll give you a quick sprue tour to let you see what's on them. So we have one sprue like this, and there's connecting ports on the other side. And we have 4 sprues like this. With all the connecting ports on the opposite side. Okay, so first things first with this one is connecting the parts, and they do look like they're a push lock type fit for each of the different components. Before we actually go on to build our structure, I'm going to add a little spot of glue into just of each of the bits just to give it a really good solid link. So rather than me waffling on, let's get on with this. So on first examination I thought all these joint pieces were the same because they all look like that on the front, but I've actually got 3 different backings here to the joint pieces plus the ones that are up here. So one joins to one to the other and one to the other, as we can see here on the assembly instructions, to give us a T connector, an X connector and an L connector. So again, we'll join up the appropriate bits. So front and back, front and back, front and back. Ramp sections are pretty simple as well, it's just 1, 2, it goes together. And depending on the layout, it looks like, in the height that I want my pillars to be, we take and we join pillars crossways. So one height, and another height. And another potential height. So it just depends on how I want it to look, which height it gets built to. So just to demonstrate, we have these sorts of parts here, and they will link into a stanchion just like that, and then we can lock our various platforms together. So got a whole bunch of them over there. Yeah, they're all the same size. I thought I had two sizes. And we've also got this style actually, sorry. Again, allowing us to link pieces. So I'm going to crack on and try and make what we see on the box structure, and we'll take it from there. Oakley dokley, this is going to have to be quick, for some reason my camcorder isn't holding a charge. So I've not shown you the build process. That's the terrain as we see it on the actual box, and there's what we've built up. Try and get the light so it's not so much a shine, and let's get a dead zone figure, a dreadball figure. So there it is for scale. Of the two systems, this is by far my preferable system. You can either slide the joiners together or just click them in place, whichever is your preference. I've done some sliding, I've done some building. There's a few extra bits I had left over compared to the way I saw it on the box, or the way I've tried to copy what was on the box. But overall it's quite a strong structure as well. So for the pound odd that Mithril probably paid for it after she'd done her negotiations at Carronade all those years ago, I think it's well worth it. It's a nice little bit of terrain to add to her collection. So don't know when it'll get painted up, because I'm going to move on to another bit of terrain.
Apocalypse Gaming.